Lawrence,
Hi.
Trucker CFO. I have not seen you in person in at least a couple of years.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
So good to see you again. In fact, that's been a common theme. We're here in Fort Wayne, Indiana, Expedite Expo, and being in person and meeting with folks that we work with every day. That's been a common theme for drivers that are already in the industry that want to meet with their partners, meet with daily managers, etc. And so I'm sure that going to a show like this is an amazing opportunity for you to have some face time with current clients, with potential clients. Tell me about it.
Yeah, I've run into a lot of clients already, had a lot of good conversations. I've been able to spend some time on the radio. Radio Nemo was here, so that was awesome. Meeting new drivers, meeting current clients is always the highlight of what I get to do. I enjoy doing taxes, my team enjoy doing taxes, but that's not why we do it, because we enjoy taxes. We're not that crazy. But getting out and seeing the people that we help is what makes it all worth it, really.
Should we call you the man behind the calculator or the man behind the computer? Which one would be the primary tool at this point?
Computer. Okay. I
Okay.
spend a lot of time
All right.
behind the computer.
Very good.
Yeah.
I was by your booth earlier, and in order to walk away with a free t-shirt, folks scanned a code and they were able to download a guide. Tell us about the guide that they're downloading.
Yeah, so Trucker CFO, our primary focus is accounting and taxes. That's what we do. But in order to bring value to our clients above and beyond just accounting and taxes, we try to focus on other things. So this guide, it's a business guide that really presents to drivers all the different aspects, maybe not all, but a lot of the different aspects of the transportation industry, from all the different sources of freight to different options for buying a truck, maintenance, all of those types of things. And that's really the value of Trucker CFO, is we know transportation. That's what we do day in and day out. And that translates to the tax return that we're able to prepare for our clients. But just bringing that value to them is what really makes it good for them.
You said something that stood out to me. We know transportation. I think a frequently asked question that I heard while visiting you in your booth, and also that I get asked a lot on air, is I have a CPA, but they're not really an expert in the industry. They are not really an expert in what I do. Talk to me about that. I mean, what are some things that we're missing if we're working with a CPA that isn't an expert in the industry? And how do you stand out in the industry working with professional drivers, working with owner-operators, working with small businesses that are really looking to maximize their savings, minimize their tax obligations, right? Isn't that the goal for all of us operating a business?
Oh, it absolutely is. And sometimes it's not even about minimizing the tax liability. It's understanding what your plan is. I have conversations with people that, hey, I didn't show any money. I can't go get a home loan. Well, let's talk about that. What do you need to do to increase your income so that you can qualify for that home loan? And we have conversations like that every single tax year, every single day, really. And so the things that get missed, that's important, and there are things that are missed. Per diem is a very, very common one. It's kind of the lowest hanging fruit when it comes to mistakes that are made by people in my business that don't know transportation. But more importantly, it's the knowledge that we have within the Trucker CFO team that allows us to look at your operation and analyze it. There are tax preparers and there are tax planners. And that's what we try to be at Trucker CFO, is tax planners. And so we take a look at their operation. We want to know what it is they're trying to accomplish. And then with the knowledge that we have of the industry and of their operation, we can tailor a plan that's going to work for them. And that's something that just your average tax preparer is not going to be able to do.
I just did a show within the industry on SiriusXM, and it was a mid-year review. Half the year is over. Can you believe it?
Yeah.
Half the year is over, and at this point, it was kind of a pulse check on the industry, on business, on freight, on revenue, on just how we're feeling, where we're at. So you work with a lot of independent contractors. Again, that's the niche of your business. So tell me, what's the pulse point within that first half of the year for small business owners? What I hear live and in person from them regularly is that revenue is down and expenses are up. So from your perspective as a tax planner, as a business partner with so many small business owners that are working in trucks, that are operating trucks, where are we at in the first half of the year, and what are the moves that you're advising your clients to make for the second half?
Well, I'm telling them to hold on if they can, and that it's not going to be much different through the rest of the year. Last year, 2022, for most of my clients, it was the best year that they had ever had. Money was pretty easy to come by. That's not where you find your true business owners, is in those good times. You find your true business owners in the down times. Have they planned ahead to be successful when things get rough? And so for those that have made those preparations, I'm talking to them about the things they need to do to tighten down, batten down the hatches, tighten the belt, whatever phrase you want to use. That's what they need to do and continue doing probably for the next 2 to 3 quarters. I don't really see it getting much easier until maybe this time next year. We'll have to wait and see. And depending on what we have happen geopolitically, we've got the election coming up, there's other things that could impact this. It may be longer, but there's not a solution to these problems that's going to be coming around the corner anytime soon.